Trev, we got to talk about it.
You always start this with, we got to talk about it.
Well, you never want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, which I get. You want to keep your private life private.
What makes you think I don't want to talk about it?
Obviously, you want to keep your private life private. You've been on record as saying you want to keep your private life private.
You're right. I do. But this is not, this is public.
Well, this has been public.
Knowledge.
This is public. So I feel like it's.
This is, yeah. I can still keep that part private, but this is public.
Hey, I'm going to enjoy what you guys are doing. I love you. So much fun.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story took everyone by surprise. What started as Travis's innocent confession quickly became a serious relationship. But there's something you might not know about the couple. Things aren't as clear as they seem. It turns out Travis hasn't been entirely honest with his fans and followers. He has cleverly shared only certain parts of his relationship with Taylor.
Well, you never want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, which I get. You want to keep your private life private.
What makes you think I don't want to talk about it?
Obviously, you want to keep your private life private. You've been on record as saying you want to keep your private life private.
You're right.
The rest? He's keeping to himself, including his growing obsession with the singer. When asked about his future plans or anything about Taylor, he avoids answering directly. He either dismisses the question, plays around the subject, or just blushes and smiles. But we do get small glimpses of his true feelings now and then. For example, when the press asked if he was in love with Taylor Swift, he blushed deeply but managed to stay composed and avoid the question.
I'm not gonna lie, I gave Kylie a heads up. The moment we got into the suite, I said, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of that suite. And she said, Jason, don't you dare. I was like, hey, just letting you know what's happening. I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing this.
Once a Kelce man's determined, there's no stopping him.
And she was already telling me to be on my best behavior because we were meeting Taylor.
This is hilarious.
I was like, Kylie, when I met you, the first day I met you, I was blacked out drunk and fell asleep at the bar. This is part of the charm. This is part of the Jason Kelce charm.
But don't worry, we have someone on our side who isn't keeping secrets, aside from the paparazzi, of course. Even better, our source is an insider with a front row seat to the couple's life. That source is Jason Kelce, Travis's brother, who is ready to share all the details. He's just as curious about the celebrity couple as we are, and he's not hiding it. As fans, we might not be able to ask Travis or Taylor directly, but Jason Kelce is doing it for us. He asks his brother all the right questions on his podcast, giving us a glimpse into Travis's obsession with Taylor.
Disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings.
We all know how it started. Travis made friendship bracelets and secretly admitted having a crush on Taylor Swift on his brother's podcast.
We're not going to bring up Taylor Swift in this episode. But something tells me she's going to like it.
But there's more to the story than meets the eye. Travis's obsession with Taylor goes much deeper. Jason Kelce is revealing all the secrets from Travis's closet. He's shedding light on how the infatuation started and much more. Trust me, some of it is quite shocking. It turns out Travis had his eyes on Taylor for a long time, but was too shy to admit it. Jason didn't let it slide and refused to stay quiet. This isn't the first time Jason has talked about his brother's love life on camera. He's been doing it for months in a subtle and humorous way. Back in August 2023, when none of us knew about Taylor and Travis, Jason teased Travis for the first time on his podcast by referring to one particular singer. That was when the bracelet story came out. But that was just the beginning. He often brought up Taylor in their conversations to get answers from Travis. Once, he teased Travis about his newly grown mustache and what Taylor thought about it. Travis initially refused to answer, but then expressed his delight.
To see how, Chiefs Kingdom was all excited that she was there, that was absolutely hysterical. And it was definitely a game I'll remember, that's for damn sure.
Jason seems determined to embarrass his younger brother. He brings up every new development in Travis' relationship. When Taylor attended her first NFL game, Jason asked Travis all the details in the next podcast. Naturally, a very smitten Travis was thrilled and had only good things to say about the love of his life.
I just thought it was awesome how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. The friends and family. She looked amazing. Everybody was talking about her in great love.
He seemed absolutely captivated by Taylor's aura and thanked her for being so brave. Jason has repeatedly tried to get details about his brother's relationship countless times. He would ask about dates, after parties, and anything to Travis to reveal the inside story. Even when Travis evaded or gave vague answers, Travis began sharing details about their weekend getaway
Whether
Saturday
you're
Night
feeling
Live.
the
Saying he had a
Valentine's Day
blast
pressure
would be
like Jason and I, or trying
He
to
seemed
figure
very
out the
impressed
right
with
gift
Taylor's
for a
personality
significant other,
and her
Etsy
ability
is
to get along
the
with everyone.
go-to destination for adding
The way his eyes
that
lit up
special
when he
bite.
mentioned Taylor showed he was deeply in love. The brothers also talked about how their families reacted to the couple's antics. Jason pointed out that Taylor had talked to their dad, Ed. They joked about how awkward Taylor must have felt during the conversation, but not in a mean way. They said Ed was a tough man to impress.
You know, Dad. Like I know, Dad. This is a terrifying conversation. I felt terrible for Taylor for being.
They weren't worried at all about their mom, Donna's opinion of Taylor. Donna was known as the laid-back Kelce parent who got along with everyone. In the end, it didn't matter because Taylor made a positive impression on both parents. Speaking of parents, Jason couldn't help but mention how Travis won over Taylor's dad, Scott, with his charm. He joked that Travis made Scott switch his loyalty from being a die-hard Philadelphia Eagles fan to a big Kansas City Chiefs supporter. Around this time, NFL fans started at Travis's games. One angry fan commented, "I know it's not her fault, but she needs to tell the NFL to stop putting the camera on her." It's ruining it for real football fans. When rumors started that Taylor's popularity was distracting Travis and affecting his game, Jason quickly defended his brother. He came prepared with plenty of facts and figures
You're feeling
to back up his
the
defense.
Valentine's Day pressure like Jason and I, or trying to figure out the right gift for a significant other, Etsy is the go-to destination for adding that special touch.
In response, Travis blushed and brushed it off. His defense was backed up by his teammate and close friend, Patrick Mahomes, who said Taylor Swift is not a distraction at all. Patrick also tried to calm the situation by explaining that Travis just wants to be a football player, not a celebrity. As more details emerge, it looks like the couple is planning something special for Valentine's Day. No surprise there, but Jason came to the rescue with news about their plans. Thanks to Jason's efforts to get answers from Travis, we learned that Travis is thinking of different gifts for Taylor. Jason playfully put Travis on the spot by revealing what he plans to give his own wife, Kelly, for Valentine's Day. Interview 11. That might have been part of a promotion, but with all the talk about Taylor and Travis. It seems that might have been part of a promotion, but with all the talk about Taylor and Travis, it seems like this Valentine's Day will be special. Reports say the next step in their relationship is coming soon. Travis has already asked Scott for Taylor's hand in marriage, but there hasn't been an official proposal yet. Since Thanksgiving, there have been hints of a big engagement, and we think it's about time. We're hoping Jason will give us more information about whether we can expect a proposal soon. So, what do you think? Will Jason keep sharing news about his brother's love life? And if so, when will we finally hear about the big news involving wedding bells?